there, it's Beth up on the Crafty Maven getaway doing Scraplift Saturday. And you can see the inspiration piece had a lot of pink and green and orange and yellow, and kind of like an off-white color. So I grabbed the Happy Times paper pack from Close to My Heart and thought that that was kind of like the perfect colors for me to go with for this inspiration. And I picked a layout that I have on my Pinterest. You know, why pin them if we're not going to use them for inspiration? And the layout that you saw is what I scrap lifted. I followed it pretty closely. I always struggle with layering my papers, so that's that helped me a lot for that inspiration. And you can see when I first started that I had that paper in the middle, that blue floral that I have down now was originally on the polka dot, on the other side. It wasn't polka dots, I forget what it was, but I had that on the opposite side. And then when I flipped it over to put the tape on, I was like, oh, that looks prettier. And you're going to see that I end up doing that exact same thing again here with putting these strips of paper down. And those skinny strips that I'm putting down, those are just the zip strips that come off of the paper, and I figured they worked out perfectly. So you can see I had that one right there. It was originally on the polka dot side, and then I flipped it over to the floral side. And then, I don't know, my phone died when I was working and I didn't realize it, but all you really missed was me I cut out the circle, I cut the circle out as you saw earlier. So all I did was stick everything down. The 3x4 photo of the baby by himself is actually popped up some on some foam tape. And then I grabbed these Maggie Holmes alpha stickers, the gold ones, and I thought they went perfectly with the paper. And my title is super simple and not very innovative. It's First Easter because that's what I'm scrapping. So I'm working on the baby's album, and whenever I don't have photos, I just pull out photos that I have already printed of him, and I use them. So I'm documenting his first Easter here, and he was just absolutely adorable in that outfit. And that's pretty much what my journaling ends up saying. But then I went and back to layout. I went and looked for some embellishments, and I really wanted to add that tag, but it didn't really fit anywhere that I liked, so it went back. And I pulled out some resin flowers, but the resin flowers really didn't match. So then I went to the Tim Holtz small talk stickers and flipped through those and found 3 stickers that I thought worked for the upper right corner in the layout. You'll see where they go in a second here. And then I pulled out some of my Close to My Heart sequins. This is the Florence pack, and my favorite thing about these sequins is they already come with the glue dots on them, so I don't have to worry about putting adhesive on them, which is my favorite part. I also pulled out some wood veneer sticker hearts and arrows, but they didn't end up making it on the layout either. But this Webster's Pages sticker sheet here, the date sticker ends up making it on the layout because I brought in more yellow, and as you know, in the inspiration piece there was yellow. So in a second here you're gonna, I guess I was looking for a few more embellishments, or I'm not sure what I was doing, but that sticker is too long, so I trim it down and put it like that and stick the rest of them down, and then I add the sequins kind of in those chap spaces right there just to clean those up a bit. And what do I do next? Oh, I trim the paper off because it was hanging off of the side, the stickers and a little bit of the paper. And then I go and grab my box. I have a box of like die cuts and printed things that I've cut, you know, print and cut things. Those butterflies are actually from Wilna Furstenberg. And then I go and proceed to look through the box and see if I can find anything else in here. And I fiddle around quite a bit. I have a few flourishes from Wilna Furstenberg as well, and that one was not bad, but it just didn't give me the look I wanted. So then I had these hearts, and I thought those were perfect for that spot. So then I looked for some flowers, because in the inspiration piece there was that I scrap lifted, there was a flower there, but none of the flowers worked. So that wasn't happening. So one of the hearts I decided to just put some distress stain, that's pickled raspberry distress stain, on it. And I stick them, I had to dry that because I didn't want ink all over the place. And then I just stick it down. The first one is with my ATG gun, and then the second one I pop up with some foam tape. And that is pretty much it for this layout. I add some journaling. I'm not gonna lie, because it was in 2014. All I pretty much remember is what you see in the photos, which is an adorable little baby with his older sister. I didn't really want to journal too much about the relationship of them on this one, so I just journaled about how adorable he looked in his Easter outfit. I have other pictures from this occasion that will go into a pocket, and then I will journal a little bit about the relationship of them. Thank you so much for watching this, and be sure to subscribe to the Crafty Maven Getaway. Thanks, bye.